Okay, I'm going to show you now what I eat typically in the morning. This is a great nutritious NutriBullet that I usually eat or drink, let's say. So it gets me a good start to the day. All of my nutrients, the protein, everything in just one really handy, quick and thick drink, which is why I like it thick. Right, so let's start it off. So we'll start off with the spinach. Now I don't measure anything anymore. I just go by eye, and that's fine. I don't want to be really pedantic about measuring exactly and making sure everything's the right quantity. At the end of the day, I'm active enough. I know that I'll lose whatever, or I'll burn off whatever I consume, right? So a handful of spinach, maybe it's a bit too much, considering the fact that the amount I'm going to put in here, it might overspill. So let's just take a little bit of spinach out. What I'm going to do now as well is get a spoon and let's get a little bit of this. So as you can see, this is cacao powder, support an active body and mind, protein, iron, energy, just a little smidge of this, not a lot, you know, maybe like, I don't know, this much, right? Stick that in there. What we'll also put in there is some chia seeds. So just get some chia seeds in there, really good for you. So just one, as you can see, I'm gonna try to bring it close. It's just one spoon. And let's keep on going. We've got some flax seeds, right? Let's get that in there. Again, same amount. Nothing too surprising here. As you can see, just getting a spoonful of it, putting that in there, right? Just mixing it about. And as you'll see here, I've got some ginger, I've got some nuts as well. You don't have to be like, don't think that because I've got 5 walnuts that it has to be 5. It can just be a handful. So put that into there as well. Also, what I really like, I just love the flavor, is like getting some dates in there, right? So if you can get like 3 dates in there, I think that's pretty good. Just want to make sure I get the middle, the seed out as well. Just plonk that in there just like this. So we'll do that. I do this every morning, and it's sort of something I look forward to now. It's sort of, I don't miss having like bread or anything like this. I really just want this because it's just so tasty. Right, now, not much more left. So what I have here is some fat-free cottage cheese. I do like this a lot. So we'll grab a spoonful of that. As you can see, that's a chunky spoonful. Put that in there. Cool. Now, here comes the protein stuff. So let's get some protein powder in here. This is the one that I'm currently using. I go through different types, flavors. I just like to experiment, really. So this is like the more expensive type, and I kind of just wanted to see what the difference was. So I got 1 scoop, and I get 1.5-ish scoop if I can. So that's 1.5-ish. Again, I'm not being very scientific and just measuring it and all that. I'm kind of past that now. But you know, when you're starting off at the start and you want to learn about how many calories are in a typical spoonful of X, for example, you kind of need to learn. So calorie counting is probably fine for the first week, but yeah, I've gone past that now. Now we have some carbs. Don't let people tell you that carbs is the enemy. Carbs is good. It's really good for you, but it just shouldn't be like your main thing. You know what I mean? And There we go. Just like a handful. It's not much. Maybe I'll even put a little bit more than that. Again, I'm just going by eye here. If you want to put less of this, then that's fine. But I do like the thickness that this brings. Now, just going to mix it about a little bit because when I put it into the NutriBullet, I just want it all to like really mix very well. It makes it easier. Okay, just mix that. I might even like get a clean spoon and do this. It'll make things easier. So let's just like mix it about a little bit, just making sure that everything goes in there. You get some stickage to the spoon. All right, just like that. And now let's get some of this in. So we've got some perfectly imperfect berries, frozen. It's all good. I do like it frozen like this. I mean, this is just perfect. It just brings out the thickness of the drink, which is exactly what I'm after. So we've got that. It's great. Now, I would advise against bananas being used in this drink, because if you're using these berries and you put bananas in them, the banana will diminish the benefits of the berries. There's a whole scientific study online. You can read about it. But yeah, no, bananas are very good for you, and I will have a banana a little bit later on in the day. I just won't have it with this specific drink. So you can have a banana NutriBullet, but just be aware that if you're going to mix it with the berries, then you might lose some of the benefits of the berries. Now, get some ice in there as well. You know, just some ice. Bang, bang, bang. Don't have to put the ice in there. It's entirely optional. And we're mostly done. Now we just need to put some of the almond milk in there. So just make sure that the almond milk that you're using is of the good kind, not sugary and stuff like that. So let's just pour in a little bit of that almond milk. Say a little bit. It's quite a lot. So you can thicken or smoothen your drink just based on the amount of this milk that you're putting in. This is what it looks like so far. Right, and I feel like I've forgotten something, but you know what? We'll just go with this for now. And there we go. So you could put extra things in it. You could put extra nuts if you wanted to. I might just put in a few extra nuts. Why not? So I'll just get a few extra here. Some cashew nuts I've got. So I'm just going to pour some cashew nuts in there. Let's just open this bad boy up. Pour in some cashew nuts. And we're going to mix this. So you might need to shake it a few times as you're mixing it. You'll see what I mean. Hopefully it will go smoothly. But basically, you can see a lot of this is stuck here because it's all frozen. So sometimes you just need to give it a good shake. At least that's what I do. I don't know if there's a better way of handling this. Alright, cool. It's nearly there. It's nearly. There we go. And a little bit more. You might need to open it occasionally just to stir it up and then put it back into the NutriBullet. But as you can see, it's now starting to take shape. So it's slowly getting there. I'll give it a little bit more of a shake. It might be a bit too thick, I'm not sure. But I actually do like it thick. The thing is, I want it to get to the top here because I want the spinach to be blasted as well. So sometimes it stops on its own because the motor gets a bit hot. But luckily I do have a spare NutriBullet right here. So I'm just going to use that to mix as well. There we go. It's slowly getting there. I can show it right here. Right, just set the camera up just here so you can see everything properly. There you go. So we're nearly there. I think I could have put a bit more almond milk in there because it's having a bit of a hard time getting all the way to the top. I mean, it is there now. So the spinach has been absorbed. But I can smell the sort of motor heating up. And there we go. And that's the drink. So I'm going to stop it now. Put this back. And I'm going to put this camera back in its original place, which I think was here, or even slightly higher. I'm a complete professional, as you can see. And we're going to now open this up. There you go. Take a look at that. It's just the right amount of thickness that I kind of like. Right? And when you come to actually scoop it up, that's the sort of texture that I'm sort of looking for. But if you wanted to make it a lot more smooth, just put a bit more liquid in there. And I like it cold, which is why I use the ice. So if you want it to be a little bit more colder, you can just use the ice as well. I should have put more ice in there. I want it to be a bit more cooler than that. But there you go. That's my sort of drink for the day. It is nice. Oh, I love this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it.